Welcome to TradeTheMBI.com. This is John. This report is for the 29th of November. Well, as we expected, the slight bullishness to continue from our DOC readings that had the DOC green over cyan. Cyan's still under red, so still within the buy configuration. We said this was all about bulls taking charge of things. Came right back, supported again right off that previous algo support here at the 45. 45. Nice, clean, easy, pushing right back up to the 100%. So bulls are doing what's necessary. It's nothing super exciting. Still almost zero short activity down at the 2.3, so nothing happening from that standpoint. So things are soft and easy, I guess is the easiest way to describe it at this particular stage, with nothing upsetting the apple cart. Everything's kind of the status quo, which is bullish in general. So we continue the move from an NQ standpoint. A little bit better. And again, we talked about this, the steel reset coming back, and as soon as it popped back above the negative 13.5, we'd see a little more increased activity, and that's exactly what we've got. So that's clean from that standpoint. From a treasury standpoint, yields declining. That's also a boost for the market, because when yields were advanced, obviously it puts pressure on the market, simply because you can get a risk-free yield versus market risk. But now, as you get towards the end of the year, anyone who's been lagging on that is behind. Oil on the top side here, but still sub 80. So again, not putting a whole lot of pressure on things. Still going to continue to add to inflation, but like I've said, the Fed isn't going to stop that. They're going to let it exceed their target and continue to move forward with just keeping things as close to balanced as they can, using quantitative easing as they can within the overnight window, and that's pretty much what they've done. From a gold standpoint, still pushing, and as we expected, because gold's behind, particularly moves from the cryptos, which caught it early, and they're going to press a little bit further, I think, at this particular stage, and just continue that slow eke upward, just like the market, unless something counter comes into play, which we don't see any of that at this particular stage right now. Same thing with ETH. So nothing new here as far as we get to it. And the reality is that as we get towards the end of the month, we're going to start out with December, and there's going to be a forced push of volatility. And ideally, that's going to be a break of the highs. So as you can see from 50K, we're pushing right up against that. So breakout move there. Are they going to find a whole lot of short activity to help propel things? Probably not so much so. You're going to be looking at the beginning of next month for new fund money to come in to be the next catalyst to push things through. But you can see, even from a 5K standpoint, you get the nice push, still get the full retrace. So this is all healthy action. And then again, we're getting a return right back to the previous highs in the pre-market from a 5K standpoint. So it's just a matter of following the readings, not afraid to take smaller short situations, but those have got to be intraday at this particular stage. Otherwise, it's just a matter of buying the long setups when they come about and taking advantage of those. Still not looking for anything dramatic. So again, I think that the intraday play is still more active than the long-term bet, which is still a little bit more precarious in the sense that you're not getting as much activity at this particular stage. But I think that's about to break as we start into December. So that's the long and the short of it for now. As always, though, continue to look for me on the Skype chat if there's anything relevant. But things are pretty quiet at this particular stage. But again, that's one of those beautiful things. When it gets too quiet, there's got to be action. The market's not going to let it stay flat too long. As always, trade well, though. We'll talk again later.